All right, guys. Ibrahim, listen, everybody. This is what I'm doing today. It's 6:38 American time, and today is October 14th. Tomorrow is October 15th. And what I want to do for you, everybody has heard this whole thing about ECOWAS coming. Sending a mission to Sierra Leone to check on the status of the unity agreement that came up with the tripartite and all of this other stuff, right? Seeking the release of political prisoners and all that fun stuff. So what I want to do is, I've heard a lot of audios them on WhatsApp. I know you all kind of audio on WhatsApp, APC, social media, folks, are calling on APC supporters to show up at the party office. Say tomorrow, folks, they come out from, all these agencies, from the United Nations, of course, and that of for ECOWAS, the president. All of these people are coming to Sierra Leone, and let me show now these people where they come. Of course, this is Dr. Omar Aliou Touré. He is the president of the ECOWAS Commission. This is Miss Fatoumata, we're a former vice president of Gambia. We see the special envoy, United Nations, Leonardo Santos Simaho. Himself is going to be part of the convoy when they come tomorrow. They country between the 15th to the 18th. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to show you guys the press release. Definitely, we want to see on screen now. This is the press release. I'm going to read it together with everybody, and then but you see, all of this information was kind of kept secret, until this don't come out, so now like I come out, partly. And then the APC as a political party, waiting for they celebrate something like this for, say, ECOWAS, and they send a mission to Sierra Leone for come and fact find and find out about what is actually happening. Waiting for they communicate them things there to the grassroots. The APC should be communicating these information to the grassroots and to the supporters of the APC party. Because if anything, the APC won the elections. They stole the elections from them. And yet these people are not acting like they stole the elections at all. So they should be communicating these and, getting their supporters to welcome these folks, because again, we've been asking ECOWAS to look at the early warning mechanisms, the early warning signs of things that are happening in the country. But they failed woefully. And now I heard the deputy PR, press secretary of the APC put out a statement. We're going to listen to that because I haven't listened to the message yet myself, but we're going to listen to it. But before we do, because I don't want this to be too long, I want to let us read this press conference together, okay? This is the press conference detailing, the reason for the visit and everything, announcing that, the joint monitoring mission of the international moral guarantors on the implementation of the Agreement of National Unity signed between the government of Sierra Leone and the All People's Congress APC party. So basically, this is, the press release that came from, ECOWAS sending their members to Sierra Leone. So we're going to read it together. The president of the ECOWAS Commission, His Excellency Omar Aliou Touré, in consultations with the special representative of the United Nations, Secretary General and head of the United Nations Office for West Africa and the Sahel, ECOWAS, His Excellency Leonardo Santos Simaho, has deployed a joint monitoring mission of the international moral guarantors to the Republic of Sierra Leone from 15th October to the 18th of October 2024 on the implementation of the Agreement of National Unity signed between the government of Sierra Leone and the All People's Congress APC party on October 18th, 2023, that they're coming to monitor the joint agreement, the unity agreement that was signed that gave us the tripartite and all of that, right? Now, the mission, which is right here now, I'm right here. The mission, which is co-led by His Excellency Leonardo Santos Simaho, Special Representative of the United Nations Secretary General and head of the United Nations Office for West Africa and the Sahel, ECOWAS, and His Excellency Fatoumata Jallo Tambajang, the former vice president of the Republic of the Gambia, is backstopped by experts from the respective institutions. So there's going to be other experts then from various institutions, ECOWAS and that of the ECOWAS, including the Commonwealth and the country's Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion, ICPNC. All right. Now, let's read this side. The mission will hold consultations with the government of Sierra Leone and the leadership of the All People's Congress APC party, other political parties, leadership of the National Parliament, the judiciary, including the hierarchy of the security agencies, the Electoral Commission, the Political Party Registration Commission, PPRC, as well as with the civil society organizations, CSOs, among others. The mission will engage the stakeholders on progress made in the implementation of the agreement for national unity, as well as actions being taken concerning the recommendations of the Tripartite Committee's report. The mission will pay a courtesy call on the President of the Republic, His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Marabio. All right. Now let's read this. The last one. All right. As international moral guarantors of the agreement, the mission would wish to urge all political actors, stakeholders, and the citizens to continue to uphold the unity, peace, and stability of the country. All right. So now, I said the APC PR publicity secretary, the deputy who's Pope Kabara, came up with an audio. Let's listen to the audio in real time right now.
Fambule Munado, Unakushe, and Unakabo. Mr. Mohamed Pope Kamara, Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All People's Congress Party. Throughout the period when they go na Binchumani, as a party and as a publicity, we make mistakes. And those mistakes will be made by the ones for the short series will be very proactive now for correct. For make we allow people on way, not they give correct information. For make we allow disinformation and misinformation for go to the people and they're not going to get them from way directly. So now we don't see another information from when they go out to the public, when they call people and for me them go out where we don't feel say as a party, we don't make that particular call. According to written the Secretariat aware of that a joint delegation of international guarantors with comprising of ECOWAS, comprising of African Union, the comprising of ECOWAS, the comprising of Commonwealth and the United Nations, then they come to the country for maybe they can conduct a follow-up mission on the agreement for national unity needed for the 8 resolutions and also the recommendations with the inside the tripartite. And then they come from the 14th and then go in at the country to the 18th of October 2024. The person who head this delegation now the same former vice president of Gambia, when Madam Fatuma Jallo Tabajang, we become now instill the head this delegation, so now the same team will become now in the come back. And the purpose where they come for now for make we can see how best we will develop a roadmap, how best we will put modalities so that at least the recommendations then we don't agree upon, we will all sign as a party and as a government for us to see how best then we monitor the successful and the full implementation of those recommendations. And when then this thing should become once for me to say, then they meet with the president, President Leone, then they meet with women's group, then they meet with youth groups, then they meet with the chief minister, then they meet with other ministers them also. And once for make them say, they also meet with we as APC now with political headquarters natural. Then they meet with the judiciary, then they meet with the Minister of Justice and Deputy, then they meet with the Chief Justice and Deputy, then they meet with the DPP, then they meet with the leadership of Parliament, then they meet with PPRC, then they meet with APA, then they meet with Electoral Commission, then they meet with the security agencies, then they meet with the IG, then they meet with the Office of National Security, then they meet with the diplomatic community within a salon, then they meet with civil society organizations within a salon, then they meet with other relevant stakeholders then so that we all will be part of the successful implementations from the resolutions that we will get from the agreement for national unity, and also the recommendations then with the inside the tripartite. So we want to encourage the people then, let we not allow any misinformation, let we not allow any disinformation we go make with people and not understand what happen. And also the Sierra Leone police, they call the secretariat, they say the APC, they mobilize people and for go out tomorrow. And we don't make it very clear to the Sierra Leone police, say, as a party, we don't make that particular call. And as a party, if we want to make that particular call, we don't say that we right. If we want to make that particular call, they will come out from the office of the National Secretary General. If we want to make that particular call, then we read the publicity sectors, then go to radio, then go to televisions with a press release. Yes, we are calling our people to come out. So as a party, in as much as we not make that particular call, let the Sierra Leone police know say we not make that particular call. Only thing we know now that we got a joint delegation when they come out from the international community, when they meet with me tomorrow, now we party office. And also, there are a lot of people where they talk say judges can become. We don't want to continue with this misinformation. We want to continue with saying lie information. We want to let the public know very well that not even a lawyer they come, and no judge level for come among them. So we want to encourage the citizens them out there say the APC as a party, the leadership, then will represent you now when the international community come adequately, and then we ensure say all the challenges the more they go through as a nation, all the challenges the more they go through as a party, the challenges the more they go through from the starting of this particular dialogue to now, all the things then where we're not able to implement, or we're able to do it, we ensure say we present them on behalf of the people of this country. That was why you voted us, and Adambe we will do for now. But for say judges, then they can do other things the way people and they say we are not aware of that, and this time around we want to be very proactive in telling our people the correct information as to what is happening and how it has to happen. And we want to make them very clear. We are not stopping anybody from making a go out. No. We want to make everybody stay calm, let everybody go about your normal business, let everybody stay peaceful, and let me ensure say the leadership is there to represent you adequately. But anything of the sort that the APC don't make a call for let the people go out does not come from the leadership and from the secretariat, and wants to let people believe in the leadership that will represent you well. I remain Mohamed Kamara, the Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All People's Congress Party. God bless the APC.
All right, guys. So first of all, there's a lot of holes in this. The very first thing I want to say, these guys say they are being proactive, but they're not being proactive. This is a reactive statement. This is basically a set of leadership will fail again for them to come out and inform them people and then supporters them earlier about the coming of these guys to Sierra Leone. But they failed to do that. And that is why now Ikamfo can react. He's only reacting because now people don't put out messages on social media, talking about the fact that the APC supporters, them go to the party office tomorrow, when a Tuesday, for go get a day, so that they go support the executive of the APC party for make sure, say, they make their case known to these guys for say the people of Sierra Leone accept the results, they don't accept the elections, and therefore then believe, say, either they produce the results for the people of Sierra Leone or then call for a rerun elections. That is the bottom line, and that is what is actually happening here. So Pope Kamara can react. He's not being proactive. Let's get that fact very straight in the first place. And you read the man where he came now with vengeance and anger and just wamat. It makes no sense in messaging, makes no sense. It's not timely, late to the game, all kinds of things. But at the end of the day, what he said, how the IG called them, the IG called and said that they see people and said this and that. No, it is that they don't call the IG them for telling them, say they can provide security for the office because these guys are afraid of their shadows. The people cannot trust these guys for saying go intercede on their behalf. That makes the people they want for go to the party office. And again, Section 26 of the Constitution makes it very clear that every citizen has the protections to their freedoms of assembly and association. When means say they get right for gather anytime, anywhere, anyhow, that they're right. And again, they get a right for belong to a political party. So if the people that go to a political party headquarters for go help and support, and I don't believe say that rudeness na la in the go pan, then they go for go support the executive. Let the executive know say the people there with them, so that they go put their message forward for say we not agree for the elections of June 24, 2023. We don't accept Madabi as the president. Therefore, we are asking for a rerun elections or the reinstatement of Dr. Samura Kamara, because you don't prove say and get results of the RRF forms them. The result reconciliation forms that we then produce. It shows say 71% say Dr. Samura Kamara get 57.15% of the votes of that nation. So therefore, at this time, if ECSL cannot produce a result, then, these SLPP cannot produce a result, but the APC get a result, then they accept these elections where it happened so last year. Therefore, that is why the people want to forget it at the party office. I don't see waiting at the qualms. I don't see why Pope Kamara is coming out here with all this vengeance and hunger. They say they now want to let them misinform people. When they create the room for them to inform people adequately enough. You feel safe if you don't come 2 days ago and come and talk to the people and tell them, say, these guys are coming from ECOWAS and they can check on the status of the unity agreement we signed since last year, October 2023, and all of that stuff. Do you think the people and go all this kind of angst before happening so? But now the people and everything, they're suspicious of Una. They're not trusting anymore. There is no confidence in Una because they know say Una don't fail them. When I don't come out, I don't tell the people and say it's all done and dusted. And so at the end of the day, the people don't rely on Una. They not say they cannot trust Una. But I'll play something for Una. Una remember this video of this guy where he threatened.
This is
let's play this.
Talking to my people again. Well, this time is a direct message for the president. Good day to us, your union.
If you don't remember, I'll just give you a backdrop. This night, a message what this guy do, this guy, the SLPP guy, threaten this man, who is the president of the ECOWAS Commission, Dr. Toure. This guy is an SLPP operative who is attacking this guy. Listen to him.
This is Commander Kui talking to my people again. Well, this time is a direct message for the president of the ECOWAS Commission, Umar Aliyu Toure. I deliberately refuse to refer to him as Minister because Umar Aliyu Toure does not deserve the respect to be called Minister. Umar Aliyu Toure, after reading your letter of directives and listening to a radio interview about our nation, Sierra Leone, our country, a sovereign nation, a republic, I couldn't believe that a so-called diplomat could write such an undiplomatic, unprofessional, and unethical letter to a sovereign head of state. Umar Aliyu Toure, I want to make it categorically clear to you that in this fight, we as Leoneans are standing with our Commander-in-Chief, our President, Dr. Julius Madabio. Umar Aliyu Toure, I want you to know that if by an iota of your words and activities there is an unrest or war in Sierra Leone, I promise you, Umar Aliyu Toure, that we will find you wherever you are on the globe and we will bring that battle at your doorstep. We'll let you feel.
All right, guys. So you guys remember this guy, also? He's an SLPP operative. So he was threatening Mr. Umar Aliyu Toure, right here, who's going to be a part of the delegation that is coming to Sierra Leone. For the next 3 days, they'll be there. But so I don't know why Pope Kamara is all angst up. The people are just going to the APC party office to go support the party officials and execs so that the people would know for sure that, hey, the people have not accepted, the results of June 24, 2023. What is wrong with that? So I just wanted to do this short one and show you guys. This is all part of the early warning mechanisms that has been put in place by ECOWAS to ensure, that nothing else happens in Sierra Leone. We all know what has happened over the years. And that was why I wanted to do this for you guys, so you all will see this and understand that this is a serious mission. This is a serious mission, So I wanted you all to see this and know that the ECOWAS, yes, they're coming to Sierra Leone, and the APC should embrace this moment. You're going to be meeting with the members of parliament. This is the time, Salon people. If we miss this opportunity with these guys, because then guy there, we know so they get for cover them. Then go lie and tell and say we don't move on, everything is fine. Because this is what the APC party has said. The APC party themselves, they made it very clear that they've moved on. They said it's done and dusted. Every one of them, that's what they've said. It's done and dusted. So how can we trust these guys? I mean, when I listen to City Tunis now, the PRO, we're not the boss man for this guy.
One where they at the helm of with leadership, always done they insist on the fact say we for drop.
Listen to her.
And the one where they at the helm of with leadership, always done they insist on the fact say we for drop these discussions about rerun or no rerun. I also they say this. We all are the national executive, from the chairman all the way down to the least person at the executive. And, the one where they at the helm of, with leadership, always done they insist on the fact say we for drop these discussions about rerun or no rerun. Even with National Secretary General in press conferences, don't make that one declare. I don't come out repeatedly they educate with membership on this. Yes, we get people clearly right where they spread
emphasis on electoral management, legal, and
when I see where they go against the own boss, this is the leader of the APC party will win the elections. He has made it very clear that he wants a rerun election. So that is why the people of Sierra Leone and the APC supporters want for going to the party office, tomorrow we didn't get if they meet with the APC so that they will go and support the executive. What is wrong with that? What's the problem there? I don't see it. The APC for be supportive because they get people like that, supporters that were willing for come out and support them. Stand by them, stand with them during these tough times. If these people are genuine, but these people are sold and they don't sell their souls, they say past 2028. But listen to Dr. Samar Kamara. And until they get for midterm, and I know say go tell them, Dr. Samar Kamara is the only hope where we get now. Now make I don't tell them and say, I'm going to register the EJP party, but we wait on Dr. Samura Kamara. Because then guys think they win a Bofunde. They think say we are stupid idiots. But Dr. Samar Kamara, I'm sure when he meets with them, he's going to tell them that, hey, I still hold my position, which is what he's about to say. Let's listen together. Let's listen.
Management, legal, emphasis on electoral
where they spread
emphasis on electoral management, legal and institutional reforms, though important going forward, can never ever cure the electoral wrongs of 2023 elections. And that is why, as a People's Party, the APC will continue to demand a rerun. This recommendation by the APC for a rerun of the elections is the only way legitimacy can return to government and democracy rescue.
What do I hear from some of your supporters that...
So in only tap, Dr. Samakma also did an interview on VOA where he said the same thing. So let's listen.
They want the election to be rerun. Is that the APC stand, the main opposition stand, and is that your stance as well?
It is the APC stance because it is part of the report of the tripartite committee. It is there. Even the position paper that was prepared by the All People's Congress Party, the APC, is part of the report. So a manner that satisfies the will of the people.
But that is what we're saying here. So the leader of the APC, Dr. Samuel Kamara, has made it very clear that he wants to rerun elections. So that is why, as you can see now, we have these folks coming to come check, just to come and check and see what did happen. What is the state of affairs? Can we trust this executive that they go telling people, they say the people of Sierra Leone are not happy, they're not satisfied, they still call for a rerun elections? But we know say the executive until say then they move on to 2028. But anyways, I want you guys to listen to this response from somebody. We respond to Pope. Let's listen to this.
Anticipate unfair Hey, Mame Poop Kamara, una every day una dey disgrace una self. For any minute and hour when you open your mouth for talk to the people that he dey disgrace. So all along, una no get no way una able proactive for represent you. Now una run for the proactive for represent we. Okay, hold on here. So for anything self, I like self now, I can quote self now, they can self now. I like my aunt, I like judge no do dey. But as long as na something we get for do with international community, as long as na something we get for do with ECOWAS, AU, United Nations, or whatever body self we get for council tomorrow, we get for come meet with the APC people there. We now will not believe una go for long now represent we self go represent we self now. We go dey around there. Because you now you talk say now una get for be proactive for giving information. So today all the time will be happen. So una no go be proactive. So you don't see una when deceive una self. So because of that, we una not be proactive. Now we self now don't know say so una no go represent we fully again. We dey represent we self now. People that they will believe not to una again, not to una the executive again. Yeah. Me and me word now one day for let people that know say this man are all in talk there now for let you calm people there. Make them go do what people they not expect, like how they all the do. So now because people are not aware, for however TCF now where they can now people they want for represent themselves because not only we go vote for we now we go vote for now at the same time but all man be go vote for himself today. All man be go vote. So now all man is try for defend in vote now. We not be able to defend in vote because now don't say we now they go ahead for 2028. So now we not trust one again. We with 2028 and with 2023 election, rather 2023 election, we will fight now alongside with Samura Kamara. Not to una again. We now go fight for una now. If we don't go for fight, we don't sell una we will not to for sell. We will know the seller. We know the for sell.
Powerful voices.
The loyalist. When I listen to this unlucky, useless, and senseless human being, we then call Mohamed Poop Kamara. He called himself the Deputy National Publicity Secretary. Now in the talk show. Now this you know, Salon people then. Now they wire. Now then the head of party, they wire. We them good for nothing. If I know more than we government change them all. They know for.
Anyways. Guys, I don't want to make this long. I just want to be straight to the point. I just wanted to come out here and put this information out for you guys so that I could see them. But this is it right here. The ECOWAS, the folks are coming, for come and pay a visit. So the APC supporters, they don't come together. They want to rally around that support and say, let we ask, for the ECOWAS people and for them to say, we want to rerun elections. That is the theme. Everybody remember that. We want our rerun elections because we know we don't have a results of the elections. We know they allow illegitimate government for sitting on that country. No way. They don't want peace. We're not forgetting peace. That's it. When people vote, respect their votes. How can you have an elections with no result? And then you call that a legal government? It is a shame to democracy. It's an affront to democracy, and we shouldn't allow this to happen. The international partners, we're calling on all of you, United Nations, the United States of America, States Departments, the European Union, everybody, ECOWAS, and you guys are coming now anyways. We want you all to know that we are not going to recognize this government of Julius Maada because it is illegal. They rigged the elections. They stole the mandate of the people. Again, in the Constitution of Sierra Leone, it states very clearly, Section 5, subsection 2. It says, through this Constitution, sovereignty belongs to the people. The government derives its legitimacy, its authority, and its power from the people. So this is what will get elected in Sierra Leone. This government don't get the legitimacy, they don't get the authority, they don't have the power of the people. That is why you see so much chaos and confusion. When people vote, allow the people's will to be done, allow the people's voices to be heard. That is what democracy is all about. It is the power of the people, for the people, and by the people. So these guys coming, this mission coming is very important. It's very pivotal. It's going to mark the beginning of the end. But we know again, say we rely on Dr. Samura Kamara for protect with territorial integrity at this particular point, to protect a democratic integrity at this particular point, because he's going to make it very clear to these guys that him, as the leader of the APC who contested the elections, says it is not yet over. It's calling for electoral justice and is calling for a rerun election. And I hope Dr. Samara Kamara would use these words directly to these people, that it demands a rerun elections because the results of the elections is not available. And this is going to kill and destroy democracy in Sierra Leone. And it's going to lower voter participation in future elections to come. The only way we Salo people get faith for the next elections is if they restore Dr. Samara Kamara as the winner of these elections, or if a third political party, a very powerful one, not all the useless one, the way they apart from his Femi Claudius Cole, which is like, for example, I'm telling you guys about the EJP party, Equal Justice Party. We are going to register that party. I don't want to be the flag bearer of that party. We're going to find somebody who's going to be the flag bearer of that party, but we're going to give justice to the people of Sierra Leone. And we motto for we party says, you don't get sense? You don't get sense? Do you have some sense? Because these guys think we're all fools. We're no longer fools. We don't get sense now. We are clever enough to see their shenanigans, to see the games that they're playing with our lives and our future generations here unborn. We don't get sense. In my local language, which I can speak on, Temne as an example, we say umpo chempi, sans punka so we're not full again. You know, Kurankore and get out and say, and full they get out and say, Madingo, so Yalunka, Limba, Loko, everybody. Then get help for Sam. You don't get sense? Just look, you come to ask and say, you don't get sense? Instead of go say, yes, I don't get sense. That is the EJP and that is what we stand for. But we wait till December. Now we don't see them guys, they don't come. No, so this is October, till November, till December. We're not going to do the same ton number in the ton we up and down number for say, hey. We want, we went fet for rerun elections and this and that. No, we're not going to keep doing that because now 2 years ago, so by December, 1 year and 6 months. Then we jump into 2025. The same thing continues. Mada Bios power. The same thing continues. We are fed up and we are tired. We're not going to tolerate this nonsense. We're not going to allow a political party like the APC to lead us anymore because these guys cannot defend our winning. And we don't see them clearly. They sold our victory. We're not going to tolerate that. And then some people will say, Ibrahim, not register a political party because now votes you go take away from the APC. I tell you, it's a big lie. It's that because you guys believe this stuff. People in the Southeast vote against SLPP. I am one of those Sierra Leoneans who can stand the test of time to tell you that I have supporters in the Southeast, the North and the Northwest of that country, because they've seen what I do. They know I'm not a partisan hack. They know, when you get to a point when some of your family members who are APC are asking you, say, what side are you on? That's how you know you've won the fight. That's why I know say I don't win this fight. For let me own family members and they ask me, say, whose side are they on? It means I don't take sides. I am for Sierra Leone. Because every citizen shall cultivate a sense of nationalism and patriotism. That is what the Constitution says. Section 13B makes it very clear. It says every citizen shall cultivate a sense of nationalism and patriotism so that your loyalty should lie to the state. Your loyalty should lie to the state. That is what it says. Not to your sections, not to your ethnicity, not to your region, not to your tribe, not to your political party fanatics, and none of that stuff. Your loyalty should lie to the state. That is what the Constitution says. Section 13, check it. The duties of a citizen. A, all the way through JK. Go and check it. Read the Constitution, guys. When you read the Constitution, you'll be quick like I am to speak on issues because I'm coming from a point of patriotism to a nation, not about my own interest. How political party they win election, you say I won the victory. They will go back and go support that party day. And they will be afraid to say, okay, because if we don't support this party, SLPP go to the power. No. We cannot do that. If we all come together with one word, if these guys fail us, this APC, if they fail us, that next election's coming, let's teach them a serious lesson that they would never forget in a lifetime. A serious lesson that they will never forget. I guarantee you, EJP, a third political party like the one that I'm going to introduce to you guys. I'm tired of just supporting idiots that I don't know what they stand for. Criminals and crooks. You all know. You see them with their fine, beautiful resumes, worked at the United Nations and this and that, have all this, beautiful, accolades across the world. And then they show up in the politics and they're a piece of shit. They are worse than we brought it away in Kinjimi. They are worse than our sisters the way they do prostitution. Some of these idiots where we think are sober-minded human beings. Therefore, we're going to change the narrative. I don't Allah. Me not the only person. I don't Allah against APC, Allah against SLPP. I don't go to uptick the Allah thief, all them. The man can dong. And we're coming down there. The people across Sierra Leone, knows that the EJP is on standby because we are supporting Dr. Samora Kamara and we are waiting to see what's going to happen. But nobody know go big fool we leading to the next elections and thinks they'll go support APC as a party when they win elections, say no one day victory. I'm going to leave it here, guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful one. Memona Tubari, thank you. I see you're trying to tell me in Fula. Arabi Akili. Ahabi Akakil. Arabi Akakil. All right, Memona too. Thank you for showing me how to say you don't get sense na Fula. Okay. Ahabi Akakil. That's beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for educating me. And you know, I can take temper on the tribe business because I don't want to foresee bias to anybody because again, the EJP party is for everybody, you know. So I can stick with the Creole. I get me man, they don't teach me how to say Kuranko, so all these other tribes, but I can tend for stay away because if I begin one, then I get for continue all the way through, and we know with people a mindset. So I don't want to put myself in a whole one to go for commodities tomorrow, you know. So in as much as I can take pride, but I don't have the time to study all their language they did and understand how to say those particular words and memorize them because I have other things going. But I want to say we don't get sense, and that is the EJP. When you think of the EJP party, you don't get sense. That's it. We don't get sense. And we don't get sense. What you for do? Do the right things, right? All right. Let we get rid of the SLPP and the APC. We can do it together. We can do them as a people. All right. I'll leave it here. Good luck to everybody. Bye-bye. Have a nice evening. All right. Take care of yourselves. Okay.